Hey, it's IdkWhatsRc, and this video will be about the progression I've made with my MMORPG Reigning Chain. So many things have changed over the last week, but most of the change are not visible. It's the code itself, but there are still quite a lot of stuff that I can show you guys in this video. So first of all, I've changed all the icons I add, and I also plan to change pretty much all the graphics. The main problem right now is that the graphic I'm using have copyright issues, so I cannot simply put them on my website. So I got brand new icons. That's probably the main thing that I can show you guys in this video. So I got new icons, so no more RuneScape icons, and I also plan to change totally the background. I just bought a new Tileset for commercial use, and if you're curious about how I actually make my maps, and it's not really hard, even you guys can do it, you can simply click the link in the description to go check out my live stream where I will be making the map live. And don't forget that my game will be open source, so I will be accepting creation from other people. So if you want to contribute to my game eventually, when it will be released, you can check out the live stream and have a rough idea how to do it, but obviously I will make more detailed video of that. So one of the biggest change I've made is how abilities or skills or spells, whatever you want to call them, work. So before, all the attacks were all related to the weapon. So if you had a good weapon, it had, let's say, 2 attack. Each weapon had 2 attack. For example, the regular one and a special one. So I've totally remade that to fit more in the kind of more like Diablo or Path of Exile. So your weapon increases the amount of damage you do, and it has a different boost. I don't know, well, this one is kind of crappy. And then you have the spells, the abilities. So for example, this is the abilities I currently have. Doing quests, you can unlock more of them, and each of them are unique in a way. So they are randomly generated. Obviously, it's not all random. It's kind of like the weapon, they have a template. So for example, this one is 50% magic, 45% fire, and 5% lightning. It shoots 16 bullets in 360. It costs 50 mana, and I can cast it every 4 seconds. This is the period. And so this is the 360 shot. I can assign it to one of my 15 inputs. So let's say I put it to the input 1, and then if I press X and I press the 1 button, it will do the ability, obviously. And you can also change the input. It's not really implemented really friendly, but yeah, I plan to change it. You can also assign multiple input to the same ability. So yeah, and I've also totally changed the way I generate this. It looks kind of the same way, but it's totally different. This is the stats, by the way. So if I got, let's just generate a armor. For example, this armor that will boost my magic damage by 5%. So if I equip that, in theory, right there, it should display that my gloves boost my magic attack by 5%. So the code is kind of different. I still have a lot of stats that I want to add to my game. Most of them is experience modifier because I got skills. So I got melee, range, magic, metalwork, and stuff like that. Still don't know if they will be permanent or not. I haven't really worked on that yet. Also plan to add a leech. So leech life, leech mana, leech whatever you want to call it. And mana transfer. So you can pay kind of like blood magic and Path of Exile, but kind of more, I wouldn't say evolved, but more customization-able. That's probably not a word. And another big thing is attack speed, and in my game there won't be only one type of attack speed. There will be a melee attack speed, range attack speed, magic attack speed, and each ability can depend on one or more attack speed. So for example, you want to shoot arrows that have fire, it could be 50% of your magic speed and 50 magic. Right now I got 6 different types of abilities. The first one is the A for attack, then it's B for blessing. So this is like buff or auras. things that increase your stats and your allies ones. And then I got C for Curse. For example, this is Stumble. This will lower the maximum speed of the enemy by 90% for 2 seconds. It's kind of overpowered, but anyway. So let's assign this to my left click. So LC for left click. Then I got the dodge. So for example, this is a regular dodge. It costs 75 dodge. Right there, you can see I got 100 out of 100. It will boost my maximum speed, acceleration, and friction and stuff like that. And finally, I got summoning. So it's not really done. It's only like the very first prototype. Let's assign it to A, and let's assign the 360 shot to right click. So if I do right click, it does the 360 shot. If I do left click, it will cast the curse, and the enemy will move more slowly. Wow, well, the enemy has a dodge option, so it kind of ruins the whole thing. But as you can see right there, it moves slowly. It can only move with dodge, and then it's done. 360 attack. I should probably... Anyway, and now for the summoning. So I just summoned a monster right there. Only problem right now is that the familiar are not really friendly with their master. So they attack their master. Not really the best thing ever, but anyway. After that, what I'm planning to do is to add a lot more abilities, like I've mentioned earlier. Also need to change the animations, because I mentioned I changed the icons. I've also changed the tileset. Well, I'm going to change the tileset. Only thing left with copyright is the animation. So for example, this little animation is from RPG Maker, so obviously I cannot use it with my project. Another big change, and this change will be quite hard to do, is as you can see, the welcome is above this the book. And it might seem like a easy to fix issue, but it's quite hard, because right now all the drawing is all performed in one Canva, and this, my chat box, is actually a box over my Canva. So there's no way I can put this book over the text except if I make a new Canva, like a drawing table over the other one. But yeah, it's kind of, I won't really go into the detail, but that's going to be real pain to do. So I guess now I'll show you guys how I actually make my map. This will be only a little preview to show you guys how the software works. And if you want to see me do a real map for real, then you can click the link in the description to go check out my live stream. So this is the tileset I've bought. So it has a lot of stuff. It has all different types of trees, all different type of houses, dungeon, group, indoor, outdoor rooms, snow statue, and big stuff like a catapult. That's kind of nice. So how the software works, it's really easy. Let's say I want to make a map. Okay, I'm below with a lot of grass, so let's just choose grass everywhere. Then I want to add, I don't know, whoops, like this. Let's add this and this and this. You can also obviously change, not really what I wanted to do. Don't know if this screen is too small or not, but you can pretty much do whatever you want, and it's not really hard. Then if I want to add, let's say a tree, I simply select the tree and I place it there. So as you can see, anyone can pretty much make a map, and that's kind of the goal. That's the main reason why I'm doing a game in 2D. It's because I want you guys to participate in my project. Like I've mentioned, right now it's kind of too early to accept contribution, but in the near future it will be the case. So I got a lot of new stuff. I haven't made any real map with those, only little tests. I'm not really sure how flexible it will be. But yeah, for sure I should be able to make decent maps, and I can put them into my website. I got the license for them. So I guess that will be pretty much it about this video. I hope you liked it, and see you guys.